Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of A Gardener's Journey Homestead. Hey, I'm in my sunroom, but we're about to go outside to the garden for another fun video today. But I wanted to show you my new work boots. Y'all, look at this beauty. Do you see this? Now y'all know we can still be cute while we garden. Look at the color. It's like this deep, deep, deep purple. This is from HISEA. HISEA is sponsoring this video. They sent me a new pair of boots to try out. I already love the color because it's something different and unique. Oh, it feels so good. I will link up here at the top the name of these specifically if you want these. But y'all know I did a video probably last year sometime when I switched over from muck boots to HISEA. And I have not gone back to muck boots. Muck boots was good, but when I put my foot in the HISEA boots, it's a whole different experience. And they have a lifetime warranty. So let me get this other shoe on so you can, they feel so good. You just slip your foot in. Do you see that? Hold on, let's see if we can get you a good view. So y'all have seen me in all my videos. I wear my HISEA boots every time I go out to the garden. I have like a chocolate brown color. I have had them for probably a year now. They have held up fantastic. No issues whatsoever. My feet do not get wet. They are comfortable. They have nice tread, nice traction, all of the things. And I can actually get away with wearing them like with some jeans if I got to make a run to Tractor Supply or Home Depot. Like I don't have to change my shoes. Like, cause it just kind of look like it's part of my outfit and it's fashionable enough that it doesn't look like some old grungy work boot, if that makes sense. And these right here, these are like waterproof, lifetime warranty. They feel so good. These feel, let me see, maybe a slight bit heavier than the other ones, but still light. Still very light. So if you're out in your garden and you are trying to make sure you're not slipping and sliding and all the things, especially when it's wet outside and you have some inclines, make sure you have a good pair of shoes, because we've already established gardening is hard work. And so we need to have tools. Part of that is your footwear to make it as easy and efficient as possible. And we don't need you on the ground. Now, I'm speaking from somebody who is, let's just say, I don't want to speak clumsiness but let's just say that I have had my share of falls and I really don't need to fall ever again in my entire life, okay? So I need everything that I can to be sturdy and secure and keep me upright. So go to the link in my bio, go to HISEA. I have a code for you guys to grab you a pair. If you already wear HISEA, put it down in the comments. Let me know which ones you wear and how much you love about them and all that. So let me go get me a hat and let's go out to the garden. Okay, so now that we've watered the back of the house, I'm waiting on my husband to set up some type of drip or water system out here. So I'm having to hand water, and especially because I have some stuff that I've direct sowed. So I'm trying to make sure that it stays watered so it can germinate. And I have my first germination of my green beans in the bed that we did the sweet potatoes in. So that's encouraging. I got a few popping up, but I need a lot more to pop up. So I'm trying to get that stuff watered. While I'm here, I'm going to show you my GREENSTALK. This particular one, my strawberries. Y'all, when I came back in town, all my strawberries were gone. And it hasn't produced any more. Is that normal? Y'all have no strawberries. They're all just gone. Like literally. When I came back, there were some, that had died, like kind of on the vine. But it hasn't produced any new ones. And it's been a week. And remember, I have two kinds. I have the June bearing, which is just now June. And of course they were putting out strawberries last month, but if that's all they're gonna put out, that wasn't a lot. And then I also have Everbearing. We're supposed to produce all season long. So do strawberries stop and start again? And maybe the June ones are done and they just did their thing in May. But what about the Everbearing ones? Are they gonna come back? Am I supposed to be doing something? Y'all help a sister out. This is only my second time growing strawberries. And the first time I grew them in my raised bed, the slugs got to them. So I don't know what I'm doing. And somebody had sent me something about the runners. Y'all, I still cannot tell which one is a runner and which one isn't. Matter of fact, let me turn the camera around and let me point out a couple of things. And y'all tell me, because I don't understand. I don't understand about the runner and all that. I know that the runner is supposed to make more strawberry plants, but which one is the runner? All I see is a whole bunch of stems and leaves. Let's turn the camera around. So this right here is a whole strawberry plant. This is the leaves. You got a red leaf there, green leaf. So, okay, that's going somewhere. Is all of these runners, 1, 2, 3, these long stems that's coming out, is that what y'all are calling a runner? Or is it the part that has the green on it? And if this is the runner, what am I supposed to do with it? Y'all help me out, please, and thank you. Y'all help a sister out, because I don't know. So that's all back here. We're actually about to go to the outside garden, so I'm going to meet you down there. Okay, y'all. This is the day that we're about to tackle these onions. If you're new here, I'm in Tennessee. I'm in Zone 7B, and welcome to my channel. I didn't say that in the beginning. I'm so glad that you're here. And so on this video, the main point of this video is that we're going to harvest onions. Now, what you just saw was a whole wild mess. So we planted onions out here for the first time in our outside garden. And we used some landscape fabric called Quick Plant Fabric by Farmer's Friend that is 8 inches apart, 4 rows across. So there's approximately 400 onions in here. Now we use this fabric all throughout our garden and we absolutely love it. The rest of it is 18 inches apart. And we don't deal with a lot of weeds, but this particular swath of landscape fabric, because the onion starts were so small, we got inundated with weeds. So I don't know if I have onions down here. I mean, I know that I got some onions down here, but I don't know if they're going to be the onions that I had dreamed and hoped of. But nevertheless, we're going to harvest them so that we can get these onions out of here. They were planted, let's see, I think the first or second week of March. And so these onions are, again, candy onions. And also I have some red onions in here from Dixondale Farms. Their onions usually have a 90 to 100 day maturity. And so the 100 days is in like a couple of days. So I'm a couple of days early. Shouldn't make that big of a deal. But I wanted to get them now because before it rains again, we've had a lot of rain. And then also I'm going to be going out of town. And so I want to go ahead and pull them and let them cure in the greenhouse. And so that when we come back, we can start taking care of all the weeds in this space and be done. So and again, my curiosity is high because I cannot wait to see what's under all these weeds and if we have anything. So let's dive in. We tried our best to contend with the weeds, but the weeds won. Okay, that's not too shabby. Yo, we have onions. Look at that. That's not bad. Okay, y'all, I know it's just 2, but I get excited. Okay, that's on the smaller side. Okay, let me come talk to you. Y'all know I get excited. Okay, the first 2 I pull, that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Now, this one is smaller. You can see the difference, right? You can see the difference in size. But y'all, they sell this in the grocery store. This, they probably don't sell in the grocery. It's a little on the smaller side. But you know what? It is still an onion. It can go in a pot of greens. It can go in a scramble. It can go get freeze dried and make some onion powder or something. It is still an onion. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. So, okay. So, like, these were just these 3 across. Should I do it that way or should I just go all the way? I guess I should just do it all the way across, all the way down. Let me not make it too complicated. All right, I'm gonna get to harvesting and we'll end up and see what we have. Y'all, I gotta fight for these onions. OMG. Okay. That's a nice size. That is big. The red ones that I've pulled so far are smaller. Let me show you what I've gotten so far. Let me show you how far I've gotten. You can see the part that's kind of like mowed down on the right-hand side. So I'm not nearly halfway. I'm probably 15% of the way. I've gotten 20 onions so far. Every hole certainly does not have an onion. And when I tell you these weeds are fierce, they are fierce. And then I've lost a couple of onions. Meaning they're still in the ground because the stem, as I was pulling it, the stem broke off. So the onion bulb is still in the ground, compacted. I'm probably gonna have to like try to scoop it out. I'm just gonna leave it for now. These weeds are ferocious, y'all. There's definitely more weeds than onions. In this little swatch, I probably, if every hole was filled, I would think I would have maybe 40 onions, maybe double the amount. But I have 20. I'm not complaining. I'm going to be grateful for whatever I have. Let me show you what they look like. So far, this is how many I have. I have more yellow than red. The red ones tend to be on the smaller side. Like, that's a pretty nice size one. For the most part, they're all like, these are like grocery store size. You can see there. I haven't figured out, like the ones in the front were bigger. As I got towards the middle, they're much smaller and not there. But then I'll pull out a big one. So I'm not quite sure if they were in the middle, they were more protected on the edge. I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep going. I got a few more hours of daylight. I don't think I'm gonna get the whole row done. I know I'm not, but let me keep going. Y'all, my back is literally telling me I'm not his best friend anymore. Oh, my. For the last 2 or 3 days, my back has been flaring up and I have no idea why. It hasn't done it in so long. I'm not sure if I slept wrong. I don't know. But my back said, we are not friends anymore, sis. Y'all, I'm having a fight for these onions. But you know what? I'm gonna fight because this is food and I refuse. Thought I heard something. I refuse to let these weeds win and take over my food. So we're not gonna finish because it's about to get dark. I have done maybe 25% of this row. I should have waited on my husband, but I didn't. Why? Because I'm trying to get it done. Maybe he'll be out here with me tomorrow. Fighting for my groceries. Fighting for my food. I'm going to get up in a minute and I'm going to show you what we already have in the basket. If I had to guess, we probably got at least 50. At least. So if that's 25% of the row, that means we might get 200 out of 400. I'll take it. Now, I have noticed so far that the ones on the outside edge tend to be bigger and are there. The ones in the middle is more weeds. I don't know if the weeds choked out the start. It didn't grow. Not sure what happened. But the ones on the far right side, they all seem to be pretty much intact and they're all a nice size. And those are all the candy ones. All the red ones are small. I have not found a grocery size red one yet. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But I'm so grateful for whatever I get because it's more than what I had last year. Because remember, we already pulled 100 in the back of the house, which is what we normally get. And that goes boom, 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 just like that. So if we get way more than that, that is going to be, when we get way more than that, that is going to be a huge, huge blessing. Let's see. I probably got 5 more minutes of daylight. Okay, I told y'all, like, once I sit down, my back, it's like it releases and then it's fine. Let's go one more again, one more time. Okay, see, this is a nice size red one. That's the biggest red one I've gotten so far. Remember I told you I was pulling and the stem came off and it was just kind of like stuck in the hole, but we got it out. And then these were relatively small, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But they're on the small side, but they're still onions and we're still gonna eat them. So this is what we have so far. Again, instead of me laying them down, I stood them up so they wouldn't be laying on top of each other. This is just a temporary solution until I can figure out something else. What is this? Get off of my... Oh, that was a flower. Okay. So those are all the onions so far. So my prayer is that we will be able to fill up this basket by the time it's all said and done. Okay, y'all, I'll try to capture the rest when I'm back out here pulling them, and so that you can see the full and final harvest. So I'll see you in another day or so. Okay, y'all, it's day 2. I'm back out here to tackle these onions, but I brought reinforcement. My husband is, oh, I see him. I thought that was an onion, it was a weed he was throwing out. He's out here to help me tackle this mess. Now, he told me I better not pull anything because my back's been hurting. Come on now, y'all know. But look. I got my backpack sprayer on, so I'm going to be fertilizing while he's starting the initial process of getting the onions. We're going to check in with him to see how it's going and to see what he thinks about pulling these onions and all these weeds. And let's just see how many he gets. Okay, let's pause and interrupt programming. First of all, I told y'all about this backpack sprayer, but I'm telling you, if you want to fertilize quick and you got a reasonable sized garden and not just a few raised beds, I mean, if you have a few raised beds, you can get it, but you may not feel like it's worth the investment. But if you got some stuff to fertilize, y'all, get this backpack sprayer. You know what? These people need to sponsor me. This is Petra. They're not sponsoring me. Petra backpack sprayer. I think it's in my description. If not, I'll put it in there. If you want the link, I'll send you the link. I need to talk to them about getting me an affiliate link. Because when I said, if it's a product I like, I'm going to rep it all day long. This right here just makes it easy. Y'all just did this whole garden in like 10 minutes. But while I was fertilizing, number 2, let me show you what I saw in the garden. Bam! Do y'all see that? I have a watermelon. Y'all, it's only the 2nd week of June. We already got a watermelon. There's one, and then I saw another one. There she is. Look at that. Oh, y'all, look at all of this. All these watermelon leaves. We got yellow flowers everywhere. My husband said I got another one down here. Oh, we got a little bitty one forming there. But look at all these yellow flowers, y'all. Do y'all see all these yellow flowers? I think that's a cantaloupe. That's a cantaloupe. Okay. Yeah, because that's the watermelon. Different leaf. The garden is looking so good. So yummy, yummy good. Y'all, and then I got to show you this one flower. This is my first time growing this. It is absolutely beautiful. And y'all, I have so much to harvest. Just running out of time. Look at all of that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me show you this flower. This stopped me in my tracks. Look at this, y'all. That is so beautiful. This is the Queenie Lime formula from from Johnny's. This is the Queenie Lime mix. They have like Queenie Lime, Queenie Blush, Queenie Berry, but this is the formula mix, so you get all the different colors in one packet. Absolutely stunning. But this one right here is so pretty. Okay, that's his little stack that he's already harvested. He said he's done, he thinks, about 30. I can't get a good shot because I can't get over, there's so many weeds. But he is fighting for these groceries just like I am. Y'all done brought my stool because I'm about to jump in and see if I can help. have smashed this whole entire row. He's picking up the last of the ones and taking them to our basket. Oh, we got a whole nother stack over there. Let me zoom in. You see that? There's a stack. There's a stack.
Yo, we got plenty. They still coming.
I'm pretty sure there's probably still some in this pile because it's so many weeds. But we have smashed it. Let me show you the basket. Okay, y'all, that's the basket. Now, you know how full it was yesterday when I was out here. It was only 25% of the way full. He's still bringing them. We were trying to hurry up before the daylight because the daylight's about to catch us, so we didn't count. But y'all, I know I have at least 200. I would say probably 50% of them are what I would call grocery store size. And I would say, would you say 50% or 60 or 70?
I'd say 60 or 70.
Okay, my husband says 60 or 70 are probably grocery store size, and the other 30 to 40% are small. Let me see if I can show you. This is what I'm calling non-grocery store size. It's more elongated, not as big versus this size. And we have some that's bigger than that. I would say 60% of them are this size and bigger. The rest of them are like this. But you know what? That'll still eat. You can still use that for something, right? If it calls for half an onion, that's a half an onion right there. Whole onion. Oh, here's another example. That's grocery store size all day long. All day long. Y'all, it was worth it. All that bending and soup. Do y'all remember the video? It was me and my son. Yeah, I think me and my son did all of these. I think I did. I started one day and then he helped me with the rest. We got them all done. That's some back-breaking work to bend down and do 400 onions. And I don't have 400, but I got a basket full. I know I have at least 200, at least, plus the 100 that was in the back. Y'all, epic onion harvest. I'm so excited. Now, I said I would never do this again, but you know, as you pull on the onions, you like, well, I might can do it again.
We gotta do this again.
I'm talking about, are we gonna do it again out here in the same manner?
Hey, we gotta do it.
My husband said we gotta do it. Because he said what he's going to do, he's just going to take his weed eater and mow the weeds down, like on a high setting and get, you know, without tearing the paper, and then pull the paper up. And then we'll put black paper, solid black paper down for the rest of the season. Now, it is cheaper to do that than me buying a whole bunch of raised beds to go along this side. See how you say you're never going to do something? But y'all, as I'm yielding these onions, I'm like, I got onions. It worked. Now, I didn't get all my yield, but I got a good yield. It might have been worth it. I don't know. We got time to decide. We got time to decide, y'all. Put your vote down in the comments. Do you think I should do it this way again, or should I invest and get these raised beds? Now, before you put your vote in, you know them raised beds. We talking, you know, without a sponsor, we talking, if I get 10 raised beds, that's like $3,000. Because they're like $300 on average a piece. Now, I know they have some on Amazon. Okay, so the kind of raised beds I want them to be 17 inches tall. I don't want no 1 inch raised bed off the ground. Why? Y'all, because I'm almost 50. That's why. And if I'm going to do that, I might as well not have a raised bed. If I'm going to get that low to the ground, then I don't need to get a raised bed. So if I get the raised beds, it's going to be like Vigo Garden or Vegega, 17 inches high like I have everywhere else. So that's why I say it's going to be between $250 and $300 per bed. I could probably get 10 in this space, like all the way down. Now, I'm not going to buy them all at one time, right? But that is the decision point. Do we do it like this again, which is free, but weeds and back-breaking, or do we invest and do the raised beds? Anyway, we got time to decide because we're not doing onions again until next February. But y'all, I'm so happy about the onion harvest. And you see when I brought in reinforcement? Do y'all see? He made it happen, Captain. Look, garden guy. I think it might have been the shirt, y'all. It might have been the shirt. What y'all think? No, he always that productive. He is. He's my king. I love him so much. I don't tell him enough. But y'all, my husband, if I can just brag on my husband for 1 second. My husband thinks that I can walk on water. He really does. He is like my #1 cheerleader and has been since the day I met him. I love him so much. I do love you, honey. I really, really do.
Oh, I love you too.
All right, y'all. I gotta go. Daylight is leaving. This has been one of my favorite videos to make. I'm so excited. Y'all, I want you to be encouraged. Be encouraged. The weeds said they weren't going to let us have our groceries. We fought for these groceries tonight, and we got them. We got them. Now, if you have been right along this whole video and you have not subscribed, I don't know what you waiting on, because this is what you're going to get times 10. Go ahead and subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends. Go ahead and share this, right? To encourage somebody that it doesn't matter what it looks like. You can have weeds, but you can still have a harvest, and something is better than nothing. And I'm living proof. Let me give you one last shot of all these onions we got. A whole basket full of onions. I can't even tell you. I don't even know how big this basket is. I told you this basket's gonna come in handy, y'all. We use this for gardening day, garden planting party. That whole basket is full of onions to the brim. Y'all, thank you for joining me on this video. We had a lot of good energy, good productivity, and we had some good things to come. The watermelons are popping. Y'all know I'm hype. I'm hype. Listen, gardening is a journey. Today is a good day. Every day is not a good day. But no matter what, let's grow together. I'll see you next time, friend.